Imagine you are sitting in your living room right now. The air conditioning hums quietly in the background. The room feels cool, comfortable, safe. You take a slow, deep breath of that crisp, conditioned air, and for a moment, everything feels perfectly fine. But wait, stop for a second. Do you actually know where that air comes from? Before it reaches your lungs, before it touches you, it travels through a network of metal tunnels, hidden deep inside your walls and ceiling. Tunnels that have been there since the day your home was built. Tunnels that silently collect dust, moisture, and organic matter every single day. And tunnels that, in most homes across this country, have never once been cleaned. The question is not whether something is growing inside them. The question is what? In this video, we are going to unravel that mystery together. You will discover exactly what is living inside your home's duct system right now, why it poses a far greater threat than anyone ever warned you about, and what the Environmental Protection Agency has quietly known for decades. By the end of this video, you will never press that thermostat button the same way again. Your home's heating and cooling system, what engineers call an HVAC system, is essentially the lungs of your building. It pulls air from every room, conditions it, and then pushes it back out through a network of ducts that connects every single space in your home through one shared tunnel system. The average household circulates the same air through that ductwork 5 to 7 times every single day. Think about that for a moment. The air you breathe in your bedroom tonight, in your kitchen this morning, in your living room right now, it has all passed through the same dark enclosed corridors over and over, day after day for years, possibly for decades. This leads to a much bigger question. What has been accumulating inside those corridors the entire time? Every time air moves through your ducts, it carries microscopic particles with it. Dead skin cells, pet dander, pollen, cooking vapors, chemical residue from cleaning products, construction dust from every renovation your home has ever seen. All of it gets pulled in. Some gets captured by the filter, but a significant portion bypasses the filter entirely and adheres directly to the inner walls of the ductwork itself. Over months, these particles do not simply sit there. They compress, they combine, they form a dense organic layer coating every inch of the duct interior, a layer that grows thicker with every season that passes without cleaning. And where there is an organic layer, and where there is moisture, which condenses naturally inside every air conditioning system every single day, there is only one thing that can follow: growth. The United States Environmental Protection Agency has measured this. The air inside a typical American home is between 2 and 5 times more polluted than the outdoor air in most major cities. Not in a factory, not near a chemical plant, in a typical home, the kind you live in, right now. So what exactly is growing in there? Here is the crucial detail that almost everyone misses. The real danger is not the dust layer itself. Dust is unpleasant. It triggers allergies and irritates the throat, but dust alone is manageable. What transforms a dirty duct from a minor annoyance into a genuine documented health threat is a single organism that finds that environment absolutely ideal: mold. And the species of mold that colonizes HVAC ductwork does not sit there passively. It reproduces by releasing spores, microscopic particles completely invisible to the naked eye. Particles light enough to remain suspended in moving air for hours. And every single time your air conditioning turns on, those spores are pulled directly into the circulating airstream, blown into every room, into every corner, into every breath you take while you are sitting at home, believing you are safe. This means the problem does not stay contained inside the wall. It regenerates, automatically, actively, every time you adjust the temperature. The most common mold genus found inside contaminated ductwork is Aspergillus. Under ordinary conditions, Aspergillus spores are everywhere, indoors and outdoors, and a healthy immune system neutralizes them without incident. But when Aspergillus colonizes a duct system, the spore concentration in your home's air rises to levels the CDC classifies as a documented health hazard, particularly for the elderly, for children, and for anyone with any underlying respiratory condition. The second organism is one you have certainly heard of: black mold. Its scientific designation is Stachybotrys chartarum. It requires consistent moisture to establish itself, which makes the interior of an air conditioning coil, perpetually wet with condensation, one of its most perfect natural environments. Black mold does not cause allergies. It produces mycotoxins. These are not irritants, they are biological toxins, directly linked to chronic respiratory disease, neurological symptoms including memory impairment and persistent fatigue, and in cases of long-term exposure, permanent lung tissue damage. But the organisms growing inside your ducts are only half of the story. The ductwork itself releases chemicals. In many homes constructed before the year 2000, duct insulation contains traces of formaldehyde. Flexible plastic ducts, installed in millions of American homes, off-gas volatile organic compounds into the conditioned airstream. At normal concentrations, these compounds have no smell, no taste, no immediate sensation when they enter your body. The accumulation is slow, silent, and almost never traced back to its true source. Physicians treat the symptoms: persistent fatigue, recurring respiratory infections, unexplained cognitive fog. They rarely ask the patient one simple question: when did you last clean your ducts? So, what can you actually do? Number 1. Inspect your vent covers tonight. Remove one grill and shine a flashlight directly into the duct. If you see visible dust accumulation thicker than a few millimeters, or any discoloration, black patches, gray streaks, green tinting along the edges, a professional duct cleaning is not a recommendation. It is urgent. Number 2. Replace your air filter more frequently than the manufacturer suggests. Most standard filters are rated for 90 days under ideal laboratory conditions. In a real home with pets, recent construction, or elevated humidity, that filter is saturated in 30 to 45 days. A clogged filter does not just reduce efficiency, it forces your system to recirculate unfiltered air directly through the ductwork and back into your lungs. Number 3. Control the moisture level in your home. The single most effective prevention against mold colonization is maintaining indoor humidity below 50%. A basic digital hygrometer costs under $15 and measures this instantly. If your home consistently reads above 55%, a dehumidifier is not a comfort item, it is a health decision. The duct system running silently through your walls right now was built to keep you comfortable. Nobody told you what happens inside it over years of undisturbed accumulation. Nobody told you that the very mechanism designed to circulate clean air could become the primary source of contamination in your own home. Now you know. If you want to keep exploring the hidden science behind the everyday things surrounding you, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because sometimes the most ordinary things in life hold the most dangerous secrets. And if this video made you think about the air quality inside your own home right now, leave a comment down below. When was the last time you looked inside your ducts